Alan Watts, the influential British philosopher and writer, was known for his unique perspective on Eastern philosophy, religion, and spirituality. In his lectures and writings, Watts explored many topics related to the human condition, including the nature of relationships and love. Through his teachings, he offered a fresh and insightful perspective on the complexities of human connections and the challenges of love. In this essay, we will explore Alan Watts's perspective on relationships and love, examining the key themes and ideas that he brought to this important topic. At the heart of Watts's teachings on relationships and love was the idea that true connection and intimacy can only come from a place of authenticity and self-awareness. He believed that too often people enter into relationships out of a sense of fear or loneliness, rather than a genuine desire to connect with another person. As a result, they bring with them a host of expectations and demands, projecting their own insecurities and desires onto their partner. This, according to Watts, is a recipe for disappointment and disillusionment, as no person can ever fully meet another's expectations or needs. Instead, Watts encouraged people to approach relationships with a sense of openness and vulnerability, recognizing that true intimacy requires a willingness to be fully present and engaged with another person. He believed that the key to successful relationships lies in accepting the imperfections and limitations of oneself and others, and cultivating a sense of compassion and empathy in one's interactions with others. Central to Watts's teachings on relationships was the idea that love is not something that can be given or received, but rather a state of being that we can cultivate within ourselves. He believed that love arises naturally when we are fully present and aware of ourselves and the world around us, and that it is a force that can connect us to others in deep and meaningful ways. Watts also recognized that relationships are inherently dynamic and ever-changing, and that it is important to approach them with a sense of flexibility and openness. He believed that people often become stuck in patterns of behavior and communication that limit their ability to connect with others, and that it is important to remain curious and open to new experiences and perspectives. One of the key themes in Watts's teachings on relationships was the idea that attachment and possessiveness can be major obstacles to true intimacy and connection. He believed that too often people become attached to the idea of their partner rather than the person themselves, and that this can lead to feelings of resentment and disappointment when the reality of the relationship fails to meet their expectations. To overcome this, Watts encouraged people to cultivate a sense of detachment and non-attachment, recognizing that true love does not seek to possess or control another person, but rather to appreciate and celebrate their unique qualities and contributions to the world. He believed that the most meaningful relationships are those that allow each person to be fully themselves, without judgment or expectation. Another important aspect of Watts's teachings on relationships was the idea that love requires a willingness to take risks and embrace the unknown. He believed that too often people become trapped in the safety and security of routine and habit, and that this can lead to a sense of stagnation and boredom in relationships. Instead, he encouraged people to remain open to new experiences and to embrace the uncertainty and unpredictability of life, recognizing that this is where true growth and connection can be found. In conclusion, Alan Watts's teachings on relationships and love offer a powerful and insightful perspective on the complexities of human connections. Through his emphasis on authenticity, self-awareness, compassion, and non-attachment, he provides a roadmap for cultivating meaningful and fulfilling relationships that are grounded in the present moment and oriented towards growth and connection. While his teachings may challenge some of our preconceptions about love and relationships, they ultimately offer a profound vision of what is love. Please don't forget to subscribe.